There was a man who was taking his new bride. They just got married that afternoon. They were on their way to their honeymoon. To get to their hotel, they had to go down a road that was very foggy country road. And as they were driving to their first evening together, they were behind an 18-wheeler. He wanted to pass by the 18-wheeler because the 18-wheeler was going too slow. But it was sort of foggy, so he couldn't quite see. He tried to pass. He did not see the oncoming van. There was an oncoming van, and bam, that was a head-on collision. It flipped his car up and threw it into a ravine. And so both he and his new bride were knocked unconscious. He came to first and saw his new bride gushing with blood. She is just bleeding profusely. He gets out of the car and stumbles around and sees that she's bleeding so bad, if he doesn't get her to a doctor soon, she's going to bleed out and she is going to die. But as fortune would have it, right in front of him on the hill was a sign that said, "Office of Dr. Bill Jones." How fortunate could it be that this calamity happened in front of a doctor's office? He picked up his brand new bride, he stumbled up, he knocked on the door. An old man came to the door and said, "What can I do for your son?" He said, "Save her, save her. She needs to be saved. She's dying." The old man simply shook his head and he said, "I'm sorry, son. I stopped practicing years ago." To which the young man said to him, "Mister, you only have two options. You save her or take down your sign. But don't have a sign up there that gives me the impression if I bring my brokenness to you, you can heal what's wrong with me, but when I show up, you don't practice anymore." It is time for the Church of Jesus Christ across racial, culture, and class lines to not only have our signs, but do the work that our sign says that we do. We don't just need folks showing up, we need folks showing out. So we demonstrate what the kingdom of God looks like when God's people go public. God bless you as you impact the culture in the name of our great God.